The end of the world is a thought that frightens many people and has been predicted for hundreds of years, and none more so than by religion. Ancient texts and prophecies have definitively stated how life on Earth as we know it will end. And although there are varying accounts of how exactly it will happen, they all point to the same terrifying conclusion. Here are 10 ways religions predict the world will end. Number 10 are the 7 suns. Unlike other apocalypse scenarios, the end of days, according to Buddhism, actually has a roughly established time. It's believed that the world will be destroyed around the year 4600, long after our lifetimes, but still sooner than anyone wants. Prior to the apocalypse, humanity will hit a moral low point, and will literally be hunting one another with swords in hand. Life expectancy will hit an all-time low as well, with few people apparently surviving past 10 years old. That's when the Maitreya will arrive, bringing enlightenment to almost the moralless world. Unfortunately, soon after that, 6 more suns will appear in the sky, one at a time, with each additional star causing more and more destruction until the entire planet is nothing more than a fireball, and everything is dead. Number 9 are the dead return. In Judaism, like many other religions, it's believed that a person's soul is immortal, and when we die, our souls join God in the other world while our mortal bodies rot. But when the end of days comes, God restores our bodies and essentially stuffs our souls back into them. Before that happens, a Jewish leader and king will redeem Israel and become the Messiah, while every other nation on the planet suddenly recognizes that the God of Israel is the only one true God. It is said that it is then that the entire earth is destroyed in a cataclysmic way, leaving none alive. Thus, everyone is resurrected and judged based on their faith. Finally, seeing that the old world was flawed, God creates a new world and a new heaven, both of which are a paradise. Unfortunately, to get there, it will cause everyone to die and be resurrected as the undead. Number 8 is the endless solar eclipse. Many people predict the end of the world will end with an asteroid impact or a virus that will take out all of humankind. But what if it's the ancient Aztecs who are actually right, and the apocalypse will start with the sun going out? The Aztecs lived in what is modern-day Mexico between the 14th and 16th centuries. However, their astronomers were well ahead of their time, predicting when eclipses would occur with incredible accuracy. They were so obsessed with solar events that they developed a belief that it would be an endless solar eclipse that brought the end of times through the freezing of the earth and eternal darkness. In an attempt to keep the sun shining, the Aztecs captured neighboring tribes and sacrificed a number of human lives, believing it was the only way to survive. But that has since ended, which means that the Aztecs could one day be proven correct. Number 7 is a global fire. Like many religions, Zoroastrianism teaches that there will be a final battle between good and evil before doomsday arrives. According to their beliefs, the world was created perfectly good, but was corrupted by evil. As the final days approach, good will triumph over evil, restoring the original status of Earth to its onset. That's when the dead will rise from their graves, restored with the bodies that they had in life, and a time of judgment will commence, with every human being having their thoughts and deeds looked at to determine if they will suffer or not. Then all of the metals within the hills and mountains will melt into a massive wave of molten lava. Those who are deemed good will feel nothing. However, the vast majority that have lived in sin will melt in agony as the river of horror flows down from hell. Number 6 is Ragnarok. In Norse mythology, the apocalypse doesn't just bring with it the end of the human race, but the end of all gods and goddesses as well. Ragnarok will see the gods, known as the Aesir, battle the giants for the final time, both sides killing one another as their fight devastates Midgard. As they wage war on Midgard, also known as Earth, giant tsunamis will destroy coastal lands, poison will rain from the sky, and the sun and moon will be consumed. Everyone on the planet will die during Ragnarok, with the exception of two people, a man and a woman, who will then have the daunting task of repopulating the earth, while the few remaining gods will go about building a new home for themselves while they watch over the new world. Number 5 is moral decline and chaos. A prophecy that is detailed in Hadith, which is said to be the sayings and traditions associated with the Prophet Muhammad, tells of the day of reckoning when annihilation and resurrection will both affect the world's population. In the days leading up to it, there will be a substantial increase in violence, anarchy, betrayal, and sexual immorality, along with a number of devastating natural disasters. Dajjal, the Islamic version of the Antichrist, will do battle with Jesus, the messenger of God, and Jesus will win. Eventually, a sweet-scented breeze will flow across the land, mercifully taking the lives of all believers, while leaving the sinners and non-believers alive to suffer. All of the world's dead will rise, and a colossal fire will start in Yemen, bringing everyone to one location where they will be judged by God. Number 4 is the blue star crashes. According to the Hopi Indians, a Native American tribe, we're living in the final days of the fourth world. Spiritual elders within the tribe have been making uncanny predictions that have come true over the last 80 years, including major influences that have affected the Earth, such as climate change and the atomic bomb. They claim that we're about to enter the fifth world, which means the end of life as we know it. Right before the day of purification, a blue star will fall from the sky and will mark the ninth and final sign that our end is near. The end will either come in the form of ice or fire, as the other three worlds have allegedly met their demise with one or the other, though it's widely believed among the Hopi that the Earth will be destroyed by a comet striking the planet. Number 3 is the Rapture. While some parts of the Bible tell of love and faith, other parts seem like they're straight out of a horror movie. In the New Testament's book of Revelation, the end of days is described in chilling detail, with devastation sweeping the earth as the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse arrive. An earthquake rocks the entire planet as lightning arcs across the sky right before a hailstorm of fire descends from the skies, destroying a third of the world's trees and grass. All hell essentially breaks loose, with rivers becoming poisoned, darkness covering the land, and human-faced locusts killing those without the seal of God. But perhaps the most horrifying thing is that all fresh water will turn to blood and the sun will scorch the earth. Number 2 is Jesus Comes to Missouri. Those within the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints believe that the earth will witness the second coming of Christ at some point in the future. Just before he arrives, there will be a large increase in the number of natural disasters that the world endures, including hurricanes, earthquakes, and floods. Additionally, the amount of man-made disasters will also increase exponentially, with terrorist attacks, genocide, and even full-scale wars. As chaos takes over the planet, Jesus will arrive and bring order and peace to the earth as he rules the globe from Zion, also known as New Jerusalem. The Mormons believe that this will be located in Jackson County, Missouri. He will separate the righteous from the wicked, and then the world will be cleansed with fire. And number 1 are the cyclical eras. According to the Hindu faith, our universe is far from the first, and certainly won't be the last one that exists. In fact, there are 3 gods who are responsible for an endless cycle of creation, preservation, and finally destruction. First, Brahma, the grandfather, creates the universe, from which humanity comes into being. After its completion, the god Vishnu steps in to ensure the universe is preserved until Shiva destroys it, simply so Brahma can start the process over again. But before Shiva's elimination of the universe, it's believed that humans will become greedy and evil, hurting, stealing, and killing. That is, until a being called Lord Kalki arrives, armed with a massive sword and riding a white horse. Kalki will punish the worst offenders, and then everyone will die. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it in the future, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications for my new uploads. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.